Hey friends, welcome to another episode of Generation Tech. My name is Ben. I know that we're all eagerly awaiting The Last Jedi. My watch, phone, and oversized Darth Vader clock in my bedroom all have countdowns on them until the movie is released. Is that over the top? Nah, I don't think so. Anyway, since people are so excited, there are a lot of fan theories going around about the movie and what will happen. So let's take a look at some. Number 1. The Knights of Ren are Luke's old students. We still don't know the identity of the Knights of Ren led by Kylo Ren, but we do know that Kylo attacked Luke's Jedi Academy and supposedly murdered his students. Or perhaps not. Perhaps he turned them to the dark side. Because that's often what the word murdered means in Star Wars.
A young Jedi named Darth Vader, who was a pupil of mine until he turned to evil, helped the Empire hunt down and destroy the Jedi Knights. He betrayed and murdered your father.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No. I am your father.
After turning to the dark side, they then joined Kylo and formed the Knights of Ren, forcing Luke into exile. Number 2. The Jedi End. The idea of the Jedi ending comes from the trailer, where Luke says in a voiceover,
I only know one truth. It's time for the Jedi to end.
Well, that and the fact that the name of the movie is The Last Jedi kind of gives it away. So, does this mean that Luke throws in the towel on his whole Jedi thing and turns to the dark side? Some people have proposed that theory after seeing this poster, with Rey's blue lightsaber slowly turning to red and Luke and Kylo Ren's faces in red behind. Red in the Star Wars saga represents the dark side Force users and the Sith in particular. But I don't think it's possible that Luke could really turn to the dark side. Perhaps he can feel the dark side's influence over him though. Maybe he's built up hate inside due to Kylo Ren's massacre or recruitment, see Theory 1, of his students, and thus fears that it's going to control him and has decided to give up training. Daisy Ridley, who plays Rey, did mention in a panel discussion, what is very apparent from where we left off in The Force Awakens and begin in The Last Jedi is Rey has a certain expectation as to what she may be getting from Luke and what that might entail. And as a lot of people know, it is difficult when you meet your heroes because it might not be what you expect. But there is another line in the trailer that hints at the Jedi ending in another way. Luke asks Rey, "What do you see?" She replies,
Light. Darkness. A balance.
When Rey says light, we see the shot of Princess Leia. For darkness, Kylo Ren's shattered helmet. And for the balance, we see these books and this symbol. It's the symbol of the Jedi Order. You can faintly in the background hear Yoda saying,
Its energy surrounds us.
I don't blame you if you can't hear it, but trust me, it's in there. This is followed by the words,
It's so much bigger.
This to me hints that Luke has discovered some ancient teachings and learned how to combine the light and dark side energies into balance. We know that there were some ancient Force users who have harnessed both sides of the Force in Star Wars Legends. It's kind of like the concept in Eastern philosophy of balancing yin and yang, the light and the dark, the hard and the soft, in order to reach the optimal state. This is kind of similar to the theories of the Chinese martial art of Tai Chi. A lot of the original Star Wars was based off of Eastern philosophy. We know that the Jedi exclusively harnessed the light side of the Force and always feared the dark side, which could corrupt them and turn them evil. So perhaps the Jedi ending is Luke turning his back on the old ways and teaching people to harness both the light and dark side in balance, something much bigger than the light or dark side on their own. Number 3. Who is Benicio del Toro's character? Benicio del Toro is in the movie, that is confirmed, but so far his character has been kept a secret, with only the mysterious name DJ being made public. Some fans speculated that he would be playing a grown-up version of Ezra from the Star Wars Rebels animated series, but director Rian Johnson dismissed this theory recently in an interview with Good Morning America, saying Benicio del Toro's character is, quote, his own person. He also cleared up some confusion about the character's name. When asked, is DJ actually the character's name? He replied, well yeah, that's what we call him. suggesting that this was just a name used during production to hide the character's true identity. Vanity Fair released a photo of the new character on set, describing him as the Shifty DJ, a newcomer to the saga. So I'm wondering, maybe he's a kind of shifty smuggler character, someone to fill Han's shoes now he's gone. Or perhaps a bounty hunter like Jango or Boba Fett. We can only guess for now. Number 4. Rey will be taught by the Force ghosts of Anakin and Yoda. This theory may have some truth to it, since a Yoda model has reportedly been seen at the Creature Shop at Pinewood Studios, and Hayden Christensen was brought back into the limelight to attend a panel discussion at the Star Wars Celebration this year, his first Star Wars related appearance in quite a few years. And of course his name would have to be left off the credits for now, otherwise you'd be giving the whole thing away. To be honest, I'd quite like to see Hayden Christensen have another go at the Anakin character with a better director and less cheesy dialogue. Number 5. Who is Snoke? I'm sure you've all heard the theory that Snoke is Darth Plagueis. Yeah, boring. But you know there's another theory that Snoke is actually Anakin, due to the similar positions of the scars on their heads. But not just Anakin's body alone, because we know that Anakin's spirit was freed from his body. We see him as a Force ghost. No, Anakin's body possessed by Palpatine. Far out, huh? But there's another far out theory. Have you ever thought that Snoke might be Mace Windu? Yes, that's an actual fan theory out there. And look at the similarities between them. They're both bald. And Mace Windu would be disfigured if he had survived the fall after being hit with Force lightning, and he'd also be full of hate, enough hate to turn someone to the dark side. Samuel L. Jackson also does think that his character is alive, saying that Jedis often fall from great heights and survive, just like Luke did in The Empire Strikes Back. One problem is their skin color, but that was no problem for Michael Jackson, and Force lightning turned Palpatine from white to even whiter. Maybe it would have an even stronger effect on Mace. Well, I'm sure this is the least likely theory out of all of them, and I hope it's not true too, because it would make it less likely that we'd see a standalone Mace Windu movie, which Samuel L. Jackson has expressed interest in doing, and I think that would be pretty awesome. Okay guys, there are a few Last Jedi fan theories for you. Which one's your favorite? And maybe there are some that we didn't mention. Please leave a comment, let us know down below. If you're new, please subscribe, give this video a like, and if you're watching this, you are Generation Tech.